Welcome back, guys, to Dust and Elysian Tower. We continue to 100% the game, getting all the treasures from previous zones before we continue past the Moonblood Camp. And for that purpose, we've come back here to Aurora Village, the Cirrelian trial number 2. See about 4-starring it, so let's get moving. Let's get going, and hope for the best. Let's hope not to burn myself first and foremost here. Ow, really? I burned myself twice there? Okay then, well hopefully I'll still have time to go through this. Especially if I rush through enemies like that. Ah, don't want to miss that though, however. I do want to head down as fast as possible whenever we can. Zap it when you can, Fidget. Finish it off so I can take the extra points and run. Nasty slowing down bits. Well, we can dodge past too. We're good there. We need ourselves a little bit more energy, don't we? It's too bad meleeing that doesn't get me anything. Alright, down we go, nice and deep. Yet another slow part. I wish there was a quick and easy way to dodge through here, but no siree Bob is pretty much the answer. Whoa, duck, duck, duck. Maybe a goose as well, I don't know. Let's keep smashing these and keep going forward. Especially if I'm going to charge through like that. Whoa. Then down as fast as we can. And through, and with 27 extra seconds on the clock, that should get us our 4-star rating. Even if we're hit twice because of our overwhelming power at this stage, we can just nuke our enemies quite nicely. Still, not that high on the leaderboard rankings, but bit of frame rate lag and a filthy pendant. It seems we picked up along the way. So with another 4-star done, back to the Cirromon Caverns, I think. We continue our 100%ing of the game, returning to Cirromon Caverns though. At the moment we are above ground, above Mudpot, because if you can remember a little bit ago, we blew up this jet burst here, which hopefully we can get nice and high and find ourselves another friend. Nicely done. Lots of B's and X's there, with another friend found. Pop out. Hello, little lady. Well, it's nice to meet you indeed. It's nice to have your 5% health bonus that you give me. We've got a little bit more to head around. So we've got to head all the way to the lady. Another new area to kind of check out, at least one square. Plus down below where I think we got, was it crouch slide possibly? So let's get going with the power of editing. Keep going. Dropping down deep where we found ourselves an ability. We find ourselves a treasure chest past a gust of wind. So let's go on through. Pick it up. Move on to the next treasure. Anything nice inside? I doubt it, because this one could have been picked up a lot earlier in the game. Yet another one that I missed on the way. Well, at least my money is totaling up nicely. Let's move back for another treasure, eh? Our next treasure seems to be a little bit harder to obtain because it requires ourselves another bomb fruit through spiky terrain. So, with that said, let's try and move it through as nice as we can. Bit by bit, but still with enough speed, because we need to get going upwards and bring it to where it needs to go, which will find us something weird. A red orb, you say? An opaque crystalline orb. What purpose does it serve? I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Is there something this way though? Apart from the trolk, no siree. Not even a hint of what to use it on, though it seems we have Cirrelian trial tiger heads here. Let's get moving around next to our only unexplored area that we've got to go all the way to the ladies after as well. Oh no! So we continue onwards and upwards to new terrain, though as soon as I entered the thing I instantly pressed A and went boosted straight up to it. So let's search it for treasure. We land up here, but that is a pretty high jump. Without double jump we wouldn't have made it either. Of course we do get double jump before our boost jump, so treasure chest is ours, but only 4 keys left. That's a bit worrying. So somewhere, someplace, somehow, we must be looking for one, but we've got ourselves a Mithrin's Augment, which is insane. 800 attack times 2 fidget. Well, that's way better than what we've got, and would increase our attack a ton. So we need 10 of those crystals, loads of the metal, which costs a ton anyway, and 20 of the dog tags. Those crystals cost a little bit as well, as I imagine, so, man, a lot of material cost. I won't build that just yet. There's no more treasure here. Let's keep looking for more treasure. I think we found ourselves more or less everything that we need, really, with that one. I mean, look at the upgrades we can get there. Well, you can get zapped to bits. I'll take the gem, though, to drop from you. Now, the question is, where is this remaining treasure? It could be anywhere in here. Considering there's loads of enemies around as well. Would they be distracting me trying to get my way? Well, it's not this way, that's for sure. It's got to be further down. Or further up, depending on things. Well, it doesn't look like there's another kind of like roof access way. So, aha! Keys, you say? The keys I couldn't get without boost jump in the first place. That brings us back up to a nice total of 4. Well, that said, however, it's a long way back up. I could use the shop guy to get me some nice materials here. Oh man, that new thing is just looking so nice. I mean, I want it now, I want it. But it's going to take us a lot of money to build it. But at least I'm back up to 82,000 now. Should we just tear through rather than the power of editing this time? It's stupid how much I can tear through and how much experience I can get from just charging through people like this with fidget. And then gather all the lovely money. All the lovely money. Give me more. Though the chicken doesn't seem to want to be entering my inventory anytime soon. Yes, fight each other. That's the clever way to go about this, isn't it? All the same, we're down to our next treasure area, so let's begin searching. And with these things there to stop me getting nice and fast through, well, I was wondering what was up there, but I just brought myself into danger, didn't I? Alright, doesn't seem to be anything up here. Aha, so it's that key we want to get to. Oh, I got myself trapped in. Now that is our treasure, it seems. Let's go all the way round, and without double jump, we weren't making it, were we? Another key is ours to complete it, so with one more treasure here in the Cirromon Caverns to pick up, I head onwards with the power of editing. And so we reach where the final treasure in Cirromon Caverns lies, and with this bomb fruit, we'll be able to get it with the combination of double jump in it. We can blow up this and pick ourselves up one final key, and with a skill gem available as well to level us up further, I think I'm going to take a little bit more HP because, well, why not? Even things out a little bit more with Fidget ahead. Look, we nearly caught up with our defense with some factors as well, but with crazy amounts of HP, crazy amounts of a lot of things, that only leaves us one place to go in order to 100%. The Blackmore Mountain. So here we are. The location of our final secret, with the Hourglass being very, very weird, let's put it this way. The Red Orb from Cirromon Caverns goes with it, supposedly. If we bow, with the Red Orb in hand, we'll create a pathway forward. To where? That's another question. Somewhere spiky by the look of it. Alright, let's get looking around.
Well, that made absolutely no sense.
Every moment has a purpose, Fidget. You just have to dig deeper.
Indeed, but when I move there, that's some weird noises coming up. Well, there's no way up, so let's go down. Where am I looking? Well, there was a key picked up there, I think. Apart from that, there's more treasure here. So where are we looking? The weird snow noise going on. I don't even have to step on that if I don't want to, after all. Oh my goodness! Right, we got through there. Our next jump is back this way then. And another friend to save. Hello, is this our last one? And so another friend is rescued. Hello, another 5% health bonus for us, though I'm not going to get stuck there. Let's pull our way out of here and fight more enemies, because man, Blackmore Mountain's just overall for experience, even at this level, is insane. It seems, because each enemy seems to give 900 experience, it seems to be better as a whole from where we have been. So picking up even more items, even more experience. We actually even have 2 more skill gems to add on, thanks to coming here. So should we just even things out even more? Actually, that's not evening things out. That is, though. Right, so we nearly caught up with our defense. Maybe I'll splurge some on in the end, but all that extra attack, all that extra health. How much health are we getting just from friends alone at this point in time? 60% rescue bonus? Should we go visit the sanctuary then and see what's going on there? And so with the world map saying that everything is 100% clear apart from Everdawn Basin. We only have one place to go, really. Look at it, it's looking lovely though. To be honest, on my save file it says 113% at this point in time, so there's extras, and more extras, you could say. Apart from that, let's check out the sanctuary with all our friends now there. Because in doing so, I should receive an achievement. Though you won't see it pop up, you'll probably notice it, and that's what's been causing a bit of frame rate lag going on every so often. But all the friends here, and if you can see the skipping frames now, it's a full-on party with ducks doing kind of DJing. Look at the frame rate lag just as the achievement was coming through there. All our friends are gathered up in the sanctuary, everyone is happy, and so back to the storyline. And so finally we can begin our charge. Let's join these knights in going forward though. Again, I've leveled up on the way. Man, can I ever stop leveling up, he says. Well, I'll take some extra defense for that, because we've been neglecting that, obviously. And in the meantime, I've bought all the ingredients required for the Mithrarin's augment to power ourselves up even further. My goodness, that's a powerful dust. Well, that's for sure. What, we're 10 levels up on when we went off treasure hunting? We might need it if we're entering a battlefield this big, clamoring with people all around. Well, we have the power, so let's break through. I'm glad I can't hit my friends that much. It seems, to be honest, staying on the ground is not that great for me because, well, so many people around that it's hard to tell friend from foe, isn't it? Even though they are in different costumes and whatnot, it's still a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Let's finish off this wolf with quite crazy attack power now. And all the experience gained from these guys, man, we'll probably level up fast enough again anyway. I'm getting a poor man's pendant from here, but I don't mind about that. All I really need to do is keep cutting through. Come on, soldiers, go forward. It was really hard for me to spot the enemies from amongst all of you. Excuse me. Farewell. And we'll get some nasty dentures, but that's a big guy. And he seems to be hurting the crowd quite a lot. Let's hope we can shock him down with Fidget, because, man, tons of experience for beating him, that's for sure. It's easy to get hit in amongst this melee. This is a bit tense in some senses. Oh, you're not getting behind me like that. Bring me all the money. And in no time at all, going through a battlefield like this, we'll be leveled up again. And to be honest, they do still do a bit of damage to me, so I don't want to go defense again and just make it a bit more out of reach by them, or just use Fidget to nuke them down ridiculously, of course. That seems to not be a bad option. And lots of poor man pendants and stuff like that dropping. You can get zapped by Fidget, it's fine by me. Are you going to beat him or not? Okay, he's gone down, yeah? No, there he goes. Well, I'll take a mass ring of the artisan. And another battle like that, and I'll be leveling up again. It seems that's exactly what I'm getting, though he deflected me in the air. It doesn't seem to be wanting me to use the Fidget stuff here. There we go. Take him off his feet. I need to get some hits in. Man! Being in a melee like this is terrible for being able to dodge and attack effectively, as far as I'm concerned. What I need is space and some vision to see things. Well, Fidget, I guess, works. No matter what. Well, you can jump in the lava if you like, guys. That's very stupid of you. I couldn't believe you did that as a response to my attacks. I'll take you out, no problem. Who's getting burned now? I don't know. I hope the Moonbloods dodge it all the same. What is that? They got spaceships as well or something? My goodness. Well, we took it down. That looked cool. A little bit of 3D in amongst the 2D. Not bad. Ah! See, if I step down most of the time, I just get in parry chains like that. They won't even let me really kind of like knock them up in the air so they're defenseless from the parries. Whew. Breaking through with another level up here. I will take myself, not King Crab. I want level ups. More defense. Because in those massive melees, you kind of need it. Plus, with the Mithrin's augment, with the attack and fidget up and that, and the health that we've been piling on with all the friends, not like we need anything else. In fact, I say we've been neglecting defense overall, seeing we haven't picked ourselves up any cool new armor. Oh, you had to get up again, didn't you, sir? Ow! See, even one like that is troublesome. Let's defeat that one and keep on moving. I want the money. Come here. Items, stop flying around my dust storm. We're moving forward. If I could get some more regen, it'd be pretty nice now. I could build a magma cowl, but... Alright, a magma mantle even. Stop hitting my friends. Their soldiers actually do seem to be better as a whole than the Moonblood troops. Right, taking out that one. I'll take the soup. Take the gem with it as well. Man, I've got to watch out my HP doesn't get taken down too far. Well, there's treasure around here. If I was a betting man, I'd say it's down, but I can't drop through. I have to go through myself. Well, Fidget helped me out a little bit. In fact, Fidget helped me out a lot here. Who'd have thought there was more treasure chests to open? Right. After all, we've only been on a spree of opening everything. Hopefully something nice in here. Right, soldier's armor blueprint. Which is better than Magma Mantle. Extremely resilient armor given to the highest ranked soldiers in General Gaius' army. We'll up our defense by 70 as a whole, our luck by a fair bit. What do we need? We've been picking up a fair bit of that metal. That's nice, but still. We'll hold off on that for now. I think what could be more important for me to get is to change this Warrior's Pendant. Because while it does do 1.2 times to stuff, maybe going with something like the Pendant of Wisdom and upping my defense that much would be the more clever thing to do right now. It does look it to me, and it only requires 6 of those, so let's equip this, get it built, and there we go. Now that's some even stats. So I've doubled my defense. Overall, I wonder how much that's going to provide me. Well, first of all, we've got ourselves more flying ships. Landing on me, of course. So we can go down there, it seems. In fact, down there's probably the way to go, but... okay, there's a slope heading down. Why am I trying to attack the Moonblood troops? Ah, okay, it leads to lava. Well, I don't think they'll hit me for that much anymore. Plus, with the extra regen, what's my regen amount now? 36, nice. Well, I do a little less attack damage. I think I'm better off with it, to be honest. Fidget doing all the damage here. Oh, another spaceship's coming. A Fidget is perfect for taking those out. Whew. The chaos reigns. It really does. Any more troops on this bit? No, we're heading through them with a save point in sight. I think we'll end it for this episode, because who knows how close to the end we are. In fact, looking at the map, not far off it. So tune in next time for more Dust and Elysian Tell, as we head deeper on within the Everdawn Basin to fight our true enemy. Bye-bye.